Hey, thank you for clicking on this. I know you have a lot of options on the internet, so thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to talk about Chicago's own Smashing Pumpkins. Now they have had a few unofficial or bootleg releases, vinyl releases, because everything's on vinyl nowadays, and these are live recordings. So I'm just going to go over probably the top three that I see and just let you know, the consumer, if it's worth getting or not, and if you are going to get one, which one you should probably get. So we'll start right off. Of course, the Smashing Pumpkins were formed in '88. I was also in a band that formed in 1988. The first concert is at the Cabaret Metro. I was also in a band that headlined the Cabaret Metro. Billy Corgan's worth $60 million. I'm also worth about $60. He's probably doing rock star things, and I'm in my basement. So a lot of comparisons just out there. So the first one, which came out recently, from 1993. Now at this point, like I said, the group formed in '88. A few years after that, they put out their debut album, Gish. This kind of blew up in the Chicago scene. I was reading a lot about Chicago groups, anywhere from Pegboy, Material Issue, Enough's Enough, Screeching Weasel, Naked Raygun, and Smashing Pumpkins, and in the local publications and all that. And this was a group to for sure watch. I was at my friend Pete's house, and he had the CD, and you know, some people hated it because it was too alternative. You know, I was hanging around a lot of like punk rock friends, but Pete and I, man, we loved it. We just thought it was a really, really cool sound, the alternative, you know, sound, and we really hadn't heard a lot like it. And then right off the bat, Smashing Pumpkins were either kind of really loved or kind of really not liked, and a lot of it's because of the singer, of how he sounds. He has a unique voice. Now, on studio, they can help that out a lot. You know, he can sing 3 or 4 or 5 tracks in a row or clean it up. So when you see him live, to a lot of people, it is surprising because sometimes that voice really doesn't come across, let's say, really clean live. So it is a certain taste when you see the Smashing Pumpkins live. Some people are surprised at how he sounds. 1993 July, Siamese Dream came out, and this exploded the group. I believe tickets went on sale for this August 14th show before the album, so we kind of in the Chicago area knew this group was going to kind of blow up because the first album was such a local success, and it kind of was a little bit on a clip or two on MTV. So we had to feel like this was going to explode. They added a few more shows, but so they played August 12th, August 13th, August 14th. This bootleg LP, it's pretty nice packaging. You can see that there. Picture of the band around that time. Pretty much straightforward on top. I'll throw the picture of my little ticket stub there so you know I'm not BSing you when I was there. I was 22 at the time, in college or just dropping out of college, hanging out a lot in the music scene, and I was having some good times. 1993, way back when, feels like a million years ago. So this one comes out on purple vinyl. I personally don't care if things come out on black vinyl, blue, orange, green, gold, as long as it plays good. So we'll review this one first. Now this concert originally came out on a CD set. Smashing Pumpkins came out with these CD sets, and they kind of, they have like 5 million songs, so they're always putting extra songs and stuff like that. And part of the Siamese Dream CD set had a concert, which was this August 14th show, which was the third evening in a row that they were playing the Cabaret Metro. Chicago, we just say the Metro, but holds about, that's my dog's collar, that weird sound, holds about 1,200 people or so. It's a really awesome place to see a band. The owner and them had a long history, so they probably just added a few more shows. So the third show of any string of shows, the groups can be kind of worn out, especially how he sings. You can kind of tell it's a little scratchier than normal. This sounds like it was taken from the release, so it sounds like through kind of a DVD type sound. So if you're looking for sound alone, this one's just, it's like a bootleg, you know. It's not going to blow your speakers or anything like that. It certainly sounds like it wasn't recorded primarily, you know, to be put out on an audio sense. So in short, for this one, I would say, with the track listings and all that, if you're going to listen to this show, try to track down this thing and just watch the concert. It's an awesome piece of, I guess, alternative rock history. You know, you've seen a huge group play a small club. The crowd was really into it. If you look really close, maybe you can see me. Probably not. But it's really good. I'd say it's worth. Now, along the live shows, October. So this was August. October that same year, they started to go, tour across America. They played in California, and that's where this show is from. Sound quality wise, I would put these two at pretty much very close to the same. You're going to hear the vocals, you're going to hear the guitars, you're going to hear all the instruments, but really the vocals and guitars are kind of pushed forward. It for sure sounds like a live recording, as if you were there. It's not really cleaned up or enhanced in any way. It's a true live recording, and as I said before, some people really like how they sound live, a little scratchy and that, and some people don't like how they sound live because they really do enhance the group in a studio. He will lay tracks and tracks and tracks of instruments. He'll sing over his original singing, and they clean it up and add studio effects. So a lot of people really enjoy them just as kind of a studio band. I personally like seeing them live. I like the kind of raw feel to the sound live, and there's a crowd there, kind of a crowd energy. But if you're picking between these two, if you don't have a Chicago connection to you and you really don't care, I would pick this one just because it has more songs. But if you do kind of want to relive if you were there or like in the scene around that time or anything like that, you would pick this one. So these two kind of cancel each other out. This one came out a few years ago, this one more recently. Also more recently was this one, The Smashing Pumpkins, from October 23rd, 1995 at the Riviera Theater, which is called the Riv here. I think it holds maybe 2,400 people. Again, a really cool, small, intimate place to see a band. One of my favorite. These two Chicago places are probably one of my favorite places to see a band, along with the Vic Theater. And of course, small clubs. But not going to see Smashing Pumpkins playing small clubs. So at the Riv, October 23rd, 1995. Now, big fans of Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. This is the big deluxe version of that. This came out August 24th, 1995. So this is the evening before pre-release party. The crowd isn't that great for the songs that are on this, but they haven't heard them yet and all that, but it's a pretty good crowd response. Sound quality wise, this is, in my opinion, a little cleaned up more than these two. It came from obviously the soundboard or something like that. It was an FM broadcast, so it's sound quality wise, there's my cat. Quality wise, I think it's a little slightly superior than these two. So if you're looking for sound quality and you're more familiar with songs probably off of this, like Tonight, you probably then want this. Also, the last three songs, they play Cheap Trick songs. It says with Cheap Trick. I don't know if all four of the Cheap Trick dudes were up on stage with them. Cheap Trick's my favorite band. So if I had to pick one out of all three of these, even though I went to this show, I'd probably pick this one because of the sound quality and because it also has Cheap Trick on the encore. So I believe this one also is in a colored vinyl thing. So it's like a yellow something. So there you have it. Sound quality wise, if you're going to want to hear them live, why not try to track down a DVD? But if you have to pick a record, this one has the most songs, and probably the more songs you're familiar with on this one. Then after that, it's a toss-up between these two, But again, it's prepare yourself that it's a live, kind of bootleggy type feeling album. Well, I hope that clarified things if you were interested in any of these three. I see them all on eBay and all that. They're all around $20, a little more than that at stores as well. So hopefully now you have a little more education behind your consuming of the Smashing Pumpkins music. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want, and I'm sure I'll put another video of music stuff really soon. Thanks for watching.